Hey people, welcome back to the third part of trigonometry. In this third part of trigonometry, we are going to learn about the ratios values in some certain angles. So before going into that, let's recheck your answers with my answers for the previous practice questions. So as per the given triangle, the first question answer will be sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to what? The answer will be like, what is sin theta formula? Opposite to theta by hypotenuse. So say said sin square theta. So opposite to theta by hypotenuse whole square. So opposite to theta value is 3. 3, and hypotenuse is 5 whole square plus this is the value for sin square theta. And coming to cos square theta is adjacent to theta by hypotenuse. So what is adjacent to theta? 4 and hypotenuse 5. So cos square, so whole square. So as common 5 square I'm taking 25, and 3 square 9 plus 16, 4 square 16, so it is 25. So 25 gets cancelled, answer is 1. So this is the answer for the first question. And coming to second question, what's the second question? Second question was secant square theta minus tan square theta. What is secant theta formula? Secant theta formula is hypotenuse by adjacent to theta. So this is secant square theta, so whole square. So hypotenuse is 5 and adjacent to theta is 4 whole square. This is minus, and tan square is opposite to theta by adjacent to theta. So what's opposite to theta? Opposite to theta is 3, and adjacent to theta is 4. So whole square equals to 4 square common, so I'm taking 4 square 16, and 5 square is 25 minus 9 is 16. So 16 gets cancelled, answer equals to 1. These are the two questions for the practice questions for the previous video. So I hope you're clear with these. And now getting into the actual topic. So trigonometric ratio table. In this ratio table, you're going to learn the angles for some certain degrees. Okay, so you may ask that why only five angles? Why can't it be more, like 180 or 360 or something, minus 200, minus 300? Why can't it be? Yeah, it can be. So to derive those values, you have to first learn these basic values to derive those. So yeah, of course, it is even harder for you to keep this all things in your mind. So before going into that, let's learn a small trick to learn all of these values. So first we'll just remember, so 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, these will be the basic angles for all the trigonometric ratios like sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. So I'll say you the trick. For sin theta, what were the degree values? 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. So to derive these 5 values, you have a small trick. That is, so whatever you do, you have to learn sin theta, like sin values, like somehow you have to learn. So based on sin theta, everything is dependent on sin theta. How is like, okay, even if it is even harder for you to remember sin theta values, there is another trick, that is root over. For everything, root over and root over, yeah, on this. So in this 5 trigonometric values, so I'm taking the denominator for this as 4 for everything. You may ask that So there are 5 values, but why are you taking 4 as a denominator? Because there are like mostly for 0 degree, for this 0 degree, mostly the answers will be like 0, 1 or not defined. So that's why it is like either 1 or either 0 or either not defined. So that's why I'm only considering only these 4 trigonometric values. So what should we take upon those? Upon those, what can we take? Upon 4 for these 0 degrees, we'll take it as 0, and 30 for 30 degrees I'm taking it as 1. Next one is 2 and 3 and 4. So these so I took 0 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 4. So 0, just for now, for 0 degrees, for all the trigonometric ratios, just don't like think about the root, just think about the value. 0 upon something will be 0. So 0 upon anything is 0. So sine 0 degree value is 0. So you may ask, why didn't you spell theta? Because in the place of theta you're getting this 0 degrees. Next, in the next time you'll get 30 degrees, in the next you'll get 45 degrees, next you'll get 60 and then 90. So what about 30 degrees? Sine 30, how can you find? So root 1 is equal to 1 and root 4 is 2, right? Root 2, I'm sorry, root 4 is equal to 2 only, na? Root means 2. So 2, it will go 2 times in 2 table. 4 will go 2 times in 2 table, so 2. And then coming to 45 degrees, you can cancel out numerator and denominator. So 1 time, 2 times. So this will be like root 1 by root 2. So root 1 is 1 itself. Root 2 you can't do anything, because if it is 4, then you can say it as root 2. But it is already cancelled out with numerator and denominator. There is no value for root 2. So there is a value, but instead of writing that value, you can take it in the form of a fraction. So 1 upon root 2. 1 upon root 2. Next, sine 60 degree value. How can you find sine 60? You can't cancel out numerator and denominator. So how can you do? See, root 3 value we don't know, so I'm keeping root 3 value same, upon root 2. Root 4 is 2. So root 3 by 2 and 4 gets cancelled. So answer is 1. So sine 90 degrees equal to 1. So this is how you derive the sine value. Now you may ask, how can you derive cos value from the sine? How can you derive cos from sine? So we got sine for 0 degrees 0, 30 degrees 1 by 2, 45 degrees 1 by root 2, 60 degrees root 3 by 2 and 90 degrees is 1. So it will be the reciprocal or opposite for sine theta. That means you can say cos theta equals to, like it is like sine 90 is equal to cos 0 degrees and sine 60 degrees is equal to cos 30 degrees. Okay, let's not get confused. Look at this table. Sine 90 value is equal to cos 0 value. Sine 60 value is equal to cos 30 degrees value, and sine 45 degrees value is equal to cos 45 degree value, and sine 30 degree value is the value of cos 60 degree, and sine 0 is equal to cos 90 degrees. So isn't it full opposite? So sine and cos are relative. And next, coming to tan. Tan is, what is the formula for tan? Tan, how can you write? Sine upon cos. That, so whatever you may have, so you have to do sine upon cos. So sine upon cos means for sine 0 degree value, so you have to take sine 0 degree value by cos 0 degree value. That means, what is the value of sine 0 degree value? Sine 0 degree value equal to 0, and cos 0 is 1. 0 upon anything is 0. So did you get the answer as 0, tan 0 degrees? Next, for 30 degrees, how can you do? For 30 degrees, sine upon cos means 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. So what you'll get? 1 by root 3. Am I correct? Yes. So next, how can you get 45 value? So 45 is 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2. So root 2 get cancelled. 1 upon 1 is equal to 1. So this is how you do for tan. For 60 degrees, how can you do? Root 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2. 2 get cancelled. So root 3 by 1 is equal to root 3. So this is how you get for tan. And coming to 90 degrees, sine 90 is 1 and cos 90 is 0. So something upon 0 is not defined. So this is how. And cosecant. Cosec. How can you do for cosec? What is cosec? Cosec is 1 by sin theta. Cosec is 1 by sin theta. How it is 1 by sin theta? 1 by sin theta are the reverse, like the reciprocal values, you can say. How can you say it as reciprocal values? I'll say you. So for sine 0 by 1, so 0 value is 0. So you have, if anything is not there, you can take it upon 1, right? Upon 1. So it's reciprocal for cosecant. For cosecant, it will be like 1 by 0. Whatever the values you get, the reciprocal of it is the value of cosecant. See, is it a reciprocal? So 1 upon, like something upon 0 is not defined. And coming to 30 degrees, see, the value of sine 30 is 1 by 2. Coming to reciprocal, 2 by 1 also equal to 2. And coming to 45, 1 by root 2 is also equal to root 2. Coming to 60, root 3 by 2 is equal to 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3. Next, 90. 90. So sine 90 is 1. Nothing means 1. So 1 upon, if you do if you make it as a reciprocal also, 1 upon 1 is equals to 1. This is how you do for secant. This is for cosecant. And how can you do it for secant? So for secant, it is 1 by cosecant. 1 by cos theta. So what is 1 by cos theta? Same. So how you did the reciprocals for sine? Same as cos. So, or there is another way. It is the reciprocal for cosecant. Look. So how is it for sine and cos? It is same for cosecant and secant. See, not defined. For cosecant 0 degree value equal to secant 90. Cosecant 30 degree equal to secant 60 degrees. And cosecant 45 is equal to secant 45. Cosecant 60 is equals to secant 30. And cosecant 90 is equal to secant 0 degree value. And so this is how you do it for secant. And coming to cot, cot is 1 by tan or reciprocal of tan. Undefined root 3 1 1 1 by root 3 1 by root 3 0 and 0. So this is how it's a simple trick to learn this trigonometric value table, and there is a practice question for this. I hope it is easy for you to find it out, and this is your practice question. This is your practice question. Cos 0 plus sine 45 plus sine 30 into sine 90 degrees minus cos 45 plus cos 60 degrees is equals to how much? I hope it is easy for you. If any doubts, please let me know, and this answer for this question will be uploaded in the next video. Thank you.